How to reprogram your mind. I can't emphasize enough on the importance of your mindset. There are blockages to the right mindset. I'm gonna mention the main four blockages of your mindset. What is preventing you from having the right mindset? Number one is limiting belief. Limiting belief, it means what you are telling yourself. For example, I'm not worthy, I'm not enough, and so on and so forth. Number two is the fear, any fear. I'm gonna tell you a small story about fear. I remember one day I watched this real story of a girl. She was in her, I think, 20s, and she was going to university in Jordan. I saw her on the TV. Once she was walking nearby the university, and a, a very fast, unfortunately small bus hit her in a way that she was like underneath the bus, and her face was burnt severely. She stayed for a few years, like, in deep sadness. She lost her life, obviously, by not having her own beauty. She couldn't follow her study, and she suffered, obviously. But when I saw her, she was full of happiness on TV, and she said, I found my passion. Like one day, she just discovered she was doing some henna art with her hands, and they started complimenting her, and she just found her passion in drawing henna, and she became like it became her own business, and she was happy. She said, yes, I had this fear of I lost my life. I can't start from zero, I don't have a life. But instead of that, she took the first step on doing something for herself. So remember, it's the fear of not being successful that is blocking you from taking the first step. Number three is self-esteem or self-worth. Again, feeling I'm not enough. It's the same like limiting belief, but in self-esteem thing. Like you didn't discover yet that you have so many potentials inside of you. Number four is lack of knowledge. What is preventing us from taking the first step in success is feeling lack of knowledge, feeling I don't know this or that. But guess what? Nowadays, in the social media, the internet, you can search anything. You can just start by searching what to do, how to do, and then you will discover that doors are opening for you. Now, after talking about the blockages, we're gonna now talk about how to open these blockages. It's like having, the combination key that you have to put 3 numbers in order to open the lock. It's the same how to open the lock of your life success. I'm gonna tell you the 3 secrets. Number 1 is visualization. Again, I cannot emphasize enough on the importance of visualization. Imagine the amusement park or a museum. Have you been to a simulator where you go and you put your, 3D or 9D or whatever, and start visualizing and seeing things like real. So you have to do the exact same thing. You have to put yourself in a simulator, and you're gonna see the results soon. And I want to help you because I discovered my light, and I want to help you find yours. Number two is take the first step, the right thing to do in the right time. You can start by, as I said, searching how to do this, how to do that, either on internet, reading books. There is lots of resources that you can use. I want to tell you a nice story about myself. I remember when my daughter was born and I was like nursing her, kind of, I was enjoying it, but staying at home for a while, I was just um, searching one day. Yes, I was like in my 30s, but I wanted to solve the Rubik Cube. Uh, and then I remembered it was like, just asking myself, since other people can do it, I can do it. I just searched YouTube back then, 15 years ago. I discovered that the Rubik Cube, uh, it has an algorithm. Sorry, I paused the video because I made a mistake, but that's okay. We make mistakes. The Rubik's Cube. So the Rubik's Cube has algorithm, as I said, so I wrote down that, and it took me maybe 2 days, but then after that I practiced, and within, let's say, a few minutes, I memorized that algorithm, and I was doing it so fast. So everything in life, you can learn it. Number three is keep going. I'm gonna tell you something. I think you have been wondering why I'm filming in front of tomatoes on that table, and I'm gonna tell you the story of that tomatoes and why I'm saying this on number three on keep going. You can't harvest the seed in the same season you are sowing your seeds. You know, let's say I planted these seeds in June or end of June, and now I am harvesting all the tomatoes. So I had to be patient. I fertilized it, I water the plants, I feed the soil, and then it's that time to harvest and enjoy your produce. In life, the same. Do things now. Start, but keep going. Keep going. Do not stop. Don't surrender. Keep going. This is the tomato plant where I planted the tomatoes. I want to just mention this thing. This tomato seeds my daughter brought from school last year in June, and she told me, Mom, like these seeds went to space. These are NASA seeds. So, and the science teacher told them they got them back from the space from NASA to see how they grow on Earth again, and they're doing fine. Even when I met the teacher last week, I mentioned this to the teacher, and he said he was glad, and he said he did himself and enjoyed some tomatoes this year. So this is just a nice story to mention here. Hope you like my video and have a good day. I would like to add one inspiring story of myself. One day when I was a little girl, my mom's friend took me to a public pool and I slipped through the floaty ring. And she was really mean at that time to me in a way that I stopped going to swim and I thought I can't swim anymore. Years passed by and now I am professional in swimming. I tread open water and I'm not afraid of waves even anymore. I conquered the limiting belief that I'm not capable of doing this. So even people literally compliment the way I swim. So motivate yourself into action and control your inner dialogue. Learn how to learn. Learn how to learn. I learned from honestly cities, even cities. I never stopped learning. So don't stop learning and also do not waste your time. The sky is the limit. Bye for now.